I started in film in 1976. My father was an optical effects technician at a film lab in Australia, and my uncle co-owned a lab. My auntie was an egg matcher, and my brother was a cameraman. So I just didn't have a choice. I did actually, and I really wanted to join the film industry. My father set a job interview up with a laboratory in Australia, and the Australian industry just started to tank just as I was ready to get my first job. Nobody was employing anybody, and the job that was supposedly lined up fell over. I went to a whole load of other interviews, and then my father was diligently ringing all the people he knew in town, and I got an opportunity to work at a company called Film Production Services in Sydney. And coming, completely fresh to everything, I went into a facility where I think one of my first jobs was vacuuming and making the tea. Aside from that, I came into contact with Peter Weir, who I was an assistant editor on The Year of Living Dangerously, having done some other films that I'd rather not mention. And then formed a relationship with him and proceeded to sort of get quite a thing going in both sound design, which I was doing at the same time as assistant film editing, because I quickly learned in Australia at the time, if you had a couple of skills, you could stay employed. So I sort of honed my sound skills and my picture skills at the same time. And then eventually went on to work with Peter Weir on The Truman Show and Green Card, and then edited Master and Commander, where I first got nominated for an Academy Award over here and met everyone from ACE, and then got an agent, and the rest of it was history, because I met Chris Nolan, who I've done 7 films with now. I've just been incredibly fortunate. I've just seem to have been at the right place at the right time, and got, taken around the world, never really aiming to be like that. But like my colleagues were saying, you just happen to be in a room with the right director, and they like you and they like what you do, and you go with it and you work hard, and yeah, it's been a great career.